Alright y'all, I am on my way to MEPs. I'm about to get some gas because I'm like half empty, half full right now. So I'm about to get some gas and then head on my way. I'm driving there. I drove the last time because the shuttle just be taking too long sometimes. So I'm just driving myself. And then yeah, I'll probably show you maybe my room. I don't know. My last two MEPs videos, you've pretty much seen how the rooms look. So yeah, but this time I'm excited. It is time for me to swear in if everything goes right, God willing. So yeah, stick around. All right, y'all, so I've made it. I'm here like 2 hours early. They usually have like a window of like when people can come to the hotel, but apparently they're doing like an inspect for everybody, so everybody has to be there at 3. It is 1:20 right now, so I'm early, but that's fine. All that I've had today was like some tea, and what else did I have? Tea, water, yeah, and like some apple cider vinegar in the morning because my stomach was kind of upset. But right now I just have some water in here. So I haven't ate anything. It's 1:20. I'm still doing like intermittent fasting, so eating later on at night. That also helped with just getting the weight down. So I'm at Whole Foods right now. So I'm gonna try to get some snacks and see if I can have something for either later tonight, or because they do have a dinner, like they feed you, but what they have is fine, but I really just want to be low in my weight, so I don't know if I really want to eat that. So here I could just take this in the hotel with me, have for tomorrow, and then tomorrow when I'm done, if I don't eat at MEPs, I can just like come back, or because I don't really want to eat. Like, I don't want to go out to eat because, you don't know what people will be putting in your food. Right now it is 1:57, almost 2, so I still have a whole hour until I need to be there, but I'll probably just go sign in just so I can get in my room and everything. But at Whole Foods, I literally just got like nothing. This is just a string cheese thing. And then I've never tried this. Popped water lily seeds, dark chocolate, and it wasn't too many calories compared to like some other stuff that I saw there. So I just got these. I'll probably taste them later. And I got a white tea, iced white tea with sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free dulce, and some like a splash of coconut milk. But again, I'm still on my calories, and so first time that I'll eat is going to be tonight at the hotel. I made a decision. I will eat at the hotel, but last time I went there, they had like salad and vegetable and stuff, so I'll probably have some of that, and then maybe some chicken, and then that'll be like the last thing. These snack things are just in case, because I don't know, I might not want to eat whatever they have for dinner, and then I have something for a backup. I'm pretty sure, I know I'm going to make the weight tomorrow, because yesterday I was 169. I was fluctuating between 169, 170. The days before I was 170, then 172 before that. So definitely gonna make it because my max is 175, so I had to be under that. I wish I could have got to 165, but man, getting to just 170 was brutal. So hopefully the gym is open and then I can get a walk-in, or they let us go outside like they did last time. Probably not. I'm not sure, because your girl's still trying to lose weight. I'm hopefully gonna get to like at least 165 before I leave to boot camp, whenever that is, but I'm hoping even lower. Just trying to go as low as possible, and then when I get into boot camp, also go lower. So we'll see. Because I feel like once I lose like majority of the fat, then I could just be packing on the muscle, and then my like loose skin, it won't be as prominent. So that's just in my head, but we'll see. It's all a journey, right? Okay. So side note, tonight when I do eat the dinner, however, I will be tracking it in my food tracker, which I just use my fitness app, my Fitness Pal app. Thank you. My Fitness Pal app, and I'll be tracking it in there as best as I can. So that way I will still know how many calories I've been eating and stuff like that. After today, every other time I've been at MEPs, I want to just eat because I'm like starving, I'm hungry, I'm tired. This time, I'm still going to be tracking. I'm going to up my calories after, but I'm still going to track it so I don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already putting this in my Fitness Pal and these little ASHA pops, whatever. So I'm already doing that. And my Starbucks. All right, I have made it in the hotel. I am not gonna do, oh, you see my thing? I'm not gonna do a room tour because I did that in both the other MEPS videos. Rooms are the same. But I will tell you the story. So I came in and I was ready to go sign in and I got my card validated because I drove here. So I did all that. And then I walk into the room and these guys are wearing like the hazmat suits. And then he's like, did you not read the sign? I was like, no. And he's like, there's a sign. And I was like, I back up. I said, oh, now I see it. And he was like, he was not joking. I was having fun because we're not at MEPS yet. But anyway, so I wasn't joking around, but I was like, no, I didn't see it. Okay, now I see it. And then he came, he came by and I said, sir, I really didn't see it. And he's like, okay, I gotta move it. So he moved the sign because it's like a big, it's not a big stop sign, but it has like a stop sign on it, but it's like all black and white. And so they're like all around. I don't know. I barely saw it. It was like right on the side. So he moved it in the front of the door. So now people see it. Anyway, that was that. So I already not got chewed out, but you know, close enough. And then what they had me do, basically, I had to sign a form. You know, I haven't been around anybody who has COVID. I don't know nobody who has COVID. Nope. So then you sign that and then they take your temperature and they give you a paper. And then in the morning, they're saying that I have to get a third paper and I got to keep that. Little info about my situation here. The gym is closed, eek, but the pool is open. I don't know. That's just here. I don't know. I'm not going swimming, so not doing that. But everybody has their own room. So, woohoo, I get my own room again. Basically, they were like, yeah, no one's basically here anyway, so everybody gets their own room. So I do have that. Again, if you want to see a room tour, they're all the same. You can go look at my past videos because I did a room tour there. But yeah, so I'm going to see if we are allowed outside. I don't think so because I've already taken like the temperature and everything. But we also have to eat food in our room. So we'll like go down, get the food, and then eat it in our rooms. So that's another thing that they're doing here at this hotel. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, so right now it is 3:08. So I literally got here right at 3:08. And I'm here overnight. I have to wake up at 4 a.m., get my temperature checked again, get a third paper, and then go to MEPS in the morning. So, and get weighed in, do the X Factor, and hopefully swear in and get a list of jobs. So be praying for me, y'all, because I'm hoping that all goes well tonight and tomorrow. And pray that I read the signs now, okay? I'll be reading them. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Alrighty, so just went downstairs, just got my food. I'm going to show you guys what I have. I barely saw what he had. I just went downstairs and you have to, everything's in these containers right here. And he was just saying like, do you want chicken or pork? And I was like, let's do chicken because I'm thinking less calories, chicken. And then I'm just going to show you what I got. I barely saw what he did. He kind of just like put it all in there and then gave it to me. And I went upstairs in my room. Everybody has to go and take whatever food, you have to take it to their room. So first things first, this is just a side salad here. Thought it'd be cool to show you. And this is like a vinaigrette dressing. It just has like some lettuce, few like, you know, those thin strips of carrot, and then a couple like cherry tomatoes. And then in the big one, let's see. Okay. Let me just tell you, it's a lot of carbs. So I have veggies, I have rice, chicken that's marinated with some teriyaki, a piece of bread, and mashed cauliflower. So that's definitely departure from my regular diet. So we will see. I'm probably going to calculate all of this first in my fitness app, my FitnessPal app, and then see how much it comes. And then I'll kind of decide what I want to eat and what I'm going to not eat. And then I got, this is a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero. I have been drinking like diet Sprites and stuff if I'm really thirsty or something. And I've been drinking water pretty much. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's good. It's all right. Diet Pepsi is the best dark drinks, even though dark sodas, I'm not a fan of. But anyway, that's basically that. I'm going to calculate it up. And then, yeah, eat some of it. Yeah. Because I am definitely not trying to be over my weight tomorrow. I know I'm not, but I want to keep my weight down even after MEPs. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, and also there was a cookie available. I did not get it. Sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. All right. So this is actually how much I ate, kind of like a bite of everything. The rest of that you guys saw, I literally threw down the toilet so I would not eat it. I would not be tempted. Also, I didn't want my room to like smell like it, but I just threw everything, the rest in the toilet. It was all flushable, don't worry. And then I went to the ice machine, got some ice, and literally was just like crunching and just eating ice all night. I went to sleep pretty much a little bit after I ate anyway, so I wasn't starving. I was actually full. It was good. And the ice kind of helped me out throughout the day, so that way I wouldn't be dehydrated in the morning, so I could pee for the urine analysis test at MEPs, but it also just gave me something to crunch on through the night. I wasn't hungry, but it definitely helped. This is the morning. I just got my wake-up call, which was in the other room. That was weird. But basically, I'm about to go downstairs. Alright, so I'm about to go downstairs. I have my backpack here. I have everything. And yeah, it's a pretty good morning. I'll kind of let you guys know what I do later. And yeah, be praying for me, y'all. This should be the depth in day, swear into depth, and hopefully I get a jobs list today. Okay, and the X Factor machine. So I have these shoes on right now, so hopefully I can lift. They're my lifting shoes, so hopefully they help me. All right, I gotta go because I feel assuming people are downstairs. All right, bye. All right, y'all, so I just drove to MEPs. All right, so when I was back at the hotel, I came down from the elevator, and they had us wait in a long line, and then we gave them like our room key numbers, and then we had to wait in another line to get our temperature checked again, fill out paperwork, and they were like saying it so fast. They're like, we're on a time schedule today, we gotta hurry up. And he was like saying the same thing over and over again, and so I was hearing it, but like, okay, so anyway, that's besides the point. So I did that, did the temperature, got my other paper, and then they were like, okay, you can go ahead and drive to the MEP station. And then now I'm just waiting for the bus to get here with all the other kids who didn't drive themselves. I was in my room kind of rushing, not really, but kind of, because I saw people going downstairs. I'm like, are we going earlier this time? So anyway, but I forgot my Whole Foods snacks that I bought in the fridge. I knew it. I knew I was gonna forget something, but anyway, so I did get a food thing. Let's see what's in here. This is the breakfast they gave. There's like some of these, some sweet potatoes and potatoes, and then I got some eggs and bacon. I might eat this stuff. I'm only thinking I want to eat because I have the X Factor thing, so I don't want to be like I usually am at the end of the time, because I'm usually really tired. So I want to have enough energy to actually do it. So we'll see. Because I'm pretty sure I'm the weight, like, I don't know what weight, but at least 171, 172. So, yeah. That ain't so bad, actually. But yeah, I'll probably just, record when I'm done, because I don't think we could take any photos or anything while we're swearing in. So we'll see, I guess. Alright. So like I thought, these were like the only things that I took photos of. Just my sticker that was on me and myself. So, yep. And I'm back. All right, guys. So I have officially sworn in to the U.S. Air Force. So I just got in my car. Let me wipe my screen. Okay. Yeah, so I was in there, walking around, having to sign a whole bunch of paperwork, whole bunch of fingerprints, all that stuff. And then basically, first of all, I thought it was way later than it was, but it was only like 9 o'clock at one point, and I was like, oh, okay. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. So I get to MEPs in the morning, stand in line, go inside, do my weight. All right, so my weight was, I'm gonna let you guys guess. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to guess down in the comments below what you think I weighed in at. I was 5'7", 5'7.5". That's what they measured me at. But what do you think my weight was? I'm gonna wait. Okay, you got it? Okay, I was 168.4. Y'all, 168.4? So you know what that means? That means that I lost the weight and it's off. And then one of the guys who was like talking to me about, one of the doctors was like, wow, he's like, you kept that weight off. And he gave me like one of those elbow bumps. And then what did I do? Then I went to my, Air Force recruiter liaison stuff, had to fill out some paperwork. And then it was time for the, X Factor machine. So he showed me how to do it. And if you've never done the X Factor machine, weight machine, it's kind of like, think of like a clean and press jerk, like weight lift thing. And so he started from 40 and there's 7, you go up 7 levels. So 40 pounds to 100 pounds, see how much you could do. I will wait again. I will wait. What do you think I got? What do you think? 40 to 100 pounds. What do you think I lifted? I lifted 90 pounds. Okay, so first of all, I thought it was going to be so much harder than it was. I kind of knew I was overthinking it, but I really thought it was going to be way, way, way more harder. 40 pounds was like so... like, it was like easy, so easy. He was like, hey, you don't have to go like that high. Cause he was like, you don't have to go that high. It just has to, the lines have to touch. You'll know what I'm talking about when you do it. But, so I got up to 80. Okay. And then 80, I was like, all right. So he's like, okay, well, most jobs you needed like a 70 or something. So now I was like, okay, I want to keep going. I just want to see if I can go all the way up. So then I did the 80. And then I did the 90, and the 90 was tough, okay? I would like tried to do it a couple times, like tried to get it up there, but I couldn't. So then he's like, okay, I'll give you another chance. So we put it down and we talked for a little bit just about more paperwork we had to sign. And then I would kind of like shook it out, shook my arms out. And then I did it again. And I got it. I jerked it up and I pushed real high and I got it. So then I tried for 100. I did, you guys. I waited a long time to do the 100. Like me and him were just like waiting because I was like, I really want to get this. He's like, you don't have to keep going. It's okay. I was like, nah, I want to keep going. So he's like, okay. So I basically try and, all right, wait for a long time for the 10 pounds. So I wait for a long time for the 100 pounds. Then I'm ready. So I step up. I'm like, okay. And I jerk it like up, I pull it up, and then when I'm ready to push, I tried like 3 or 4 times, and he's like, okay, that's it. He's like, that's fine. He's like, you got really good. And I was like, I could have done it. I was like, I could have done it. Like, I could have, but it was hard. Like that 100, it was like, my elbows wouldn't like go straight. They wouldn't lock out. They were stuck like right here. And I was like, but yeah, I got 90, which I did not think I was going to get. I was like, oh no, because people were telling me it was like the hardest thing ever. And so I did that. And then I went to a room. Then I went back to my Air Force liaison. So he gave me a whole bunch of paperwork to sign. Then he gave me a list of jobs, and it's a pretty big list. Then I had to write down one of the jobs that I thought like I might want or something. The ones that I wanted, I know if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that broadcast journalism or photojournalism was like my top 2 jobs. But because I had to retake the ASVAB because it had been the 2 years, so it expired, I got 1 point off of my ASVAB that you need for that job. 1 point. And then I was like, do you guys do any waivers for that? Like at all? And they're like, no, we don't do that. I'm like, I don't know about that. But yeah, so, but I put, for just one of the jobs, he's like, I just need one to write down, but you can change it. I just put Loadmaster for now, because I know that's a lot like a traveling and stuff. If you guys know Loadmasters, or if you are a Loadmaster or anything like that, let me know about that. I will let you guys know about like more job options that I have if you follow me on my Instagram. And that way, because I don't know about all of them. I really don't. Yeah, so then I went into a waiting room, waiting for a while. Again, a lot of waiting, you know. And we go into the swear-in room. We go into that room, and it's me and like 6 other people. And I'm the only Air Force. The rest are Army and Navy, and 1 Army National Guard that was in there. And so I was the only Air Force, and I was like, oh gosh, okay. So then we like sent at attention and all that, and then he went over what we were gonna say. So basically, a lady's gonna come in here, you're gonna, you know, do the swear in, and then she'll let you know what to say and all that. And then, so we stood there at attention, you know, she came in, we said the oath, and then the oath didn't get to me, like, cause I think everybody around, one guy was kind of freaking out, an army kid, but he was like, I don't know, guys, I don't know. I was like, it's okay, you're not leaving today. Like, none of us were leaving today, but it was just funny because he was kind of freaking out. But I was like, he said, oh, it's gonna hit me, but it really didn't hit any of us, like just doing the swear in. But I think when she was talking, she was like, I don't have anything frou-frou to say or whatever, but let me just tell you, she's like, not a lot of people do this. 90%, you know, like 90% of the population isn't doing this. And you might think this is the worst decision you made in your life. You might go to boot camp and think the same thing. You might come out of tech school thinking the same thing, you know. And she's like, you might be like deployed somewhere where you don't like, and you might be thinking, man, this is the worst decision I ever made. But she was like, it's not. She's like, it's not the worst decision you ever made because you're adults and you made the decision. Like, and I was like, that made me feel actually pretty good. I was like, yeah, no matter what, it's a decision that I've made up to this point. So yeah, I mean, no parents were there, so like I couldn't get any photos, I couldn't get any videos, and me and like a couple of the guys were like, we should like record this, like I'll send it to you on Instagram. And I was like, yeah, but we just didn't do it. And today went by so quick. So yeah, I literally just swore in 10 minutes ago, not even 5 minutes ago. Like, and then because right after I swore in, I just went to the front. I had to sign out basically from my Air Force liaison's office. And then he was like, all right, go over your jobs and then you can sign out. So I just signed out right now. And yeah, and right after, she has to like write us down. She took a photo of us right after we swore in. And she's like, all right, after every person, she's like, all right, you signed up for this many years. You're going out as a E, whatever they were. And she's like, okay, you're now in the Army. And then one guy was like, oh my gosh. And she's like, all right, congratulations, you're in the Air Force, you're an airman. I was like, that's not now. No, but yeah, I was like, that's crazy. Because one guy earlier today was like, he was like, oh, are you enlisting? I was like, no, I'm just swearing into DEP. He's like, that's enlisting. I was like, oh, okay, sure. I don't know why, but I've never, because I always thought DEP, delayed entry program, wasn't, I feel like you don't enlist till you literally leave that day. But I don't know. Don't come after me, y'all. I'm not an expert. I don't know. So, but yeah, guys, your girls in DEP, I got to go over the jobs. And I got to just keep practicing for boot camp, I guess. So if you want more up-to-date updates, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, because I'm going to be asking you guys a lot of questions on there because I got to know about these jobs. So now what I'm going to do is find some food. I might finish that breakfast I had, but I'm gonna find some food, maybe Whole Foods, because that's around here, and eat, and then drive home. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I just pulled up at my house. Finally home. I'm tired. I literally took out my hair. I need to go wash it, and I changed my shirt to something more comfortable. The main question I know I'm going to get on this video, because this is probably the biggest questions that I get. How do you stay motivated? How do you stay, patient and everything like that? And I say it on a lot of other videos. I'm going to say it here. It is all strength from the Lord. I prayed before I went. Like, me and my dad prayed. Then when I got to MEPs, I prayed at night. And I'm not just saying that as just have faith and pray. I've been really asking God, is this where you want me to be? And even right now, I'm only in DEP. So I've enlisted, but I'm in DEP, delayed entry program now. And it's still in his hands. Whatever he wants me to do, whether that's go through with it or whether something else comes. I just have been praying that whatever he has planned, that I'll know when the time comes, and then that he'll direct me in that path. And because of my faith that what God says is true, that he has a perfect plan, that's kind of what keeps me motivated. I don't just even think about this world here. I'm not thinking I'm going to get riches, or I'm going to have the perfect life, or I'm not going to go through struggle. All those things are going to come. I'm going to struggle. I'm going to have hardships here in life. That is not what I'm trying to say. But I just know that with him, I will always have a hope and a faith. So my faith is strong. I have hope in a future, and whether that's here on earth or eternity with him in heaven, I have peace of mind in that way. So I know a lot of you guys have asked me how am I staying motivated? How am I staying calm, peaceful? I still get anxiety sometimes because I'm I'm not sure. But if I just pray on it, when I read my scriptures, I'm trying to go through the whole Bible. That's been a year, little less than a year that I've been trying to do this. So it's been a while. I got through 2 Corinthians, and then now I started New Testament John, because I want to go through the whole thing. I don't know if I want to go through it before I go to BMT or what, but just consistently in the word, consistently reading, it's just bringing me closer to him, because I'm getting to know who God is. So I'm not just a Christian in name. I'm not just, I'm a believer because my parents are. I'm a believer because I have a Bible or whatever. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, that God sent him down because we are all sinners. We all have fallen short, and we can't atone for our own sins. We need a savior, and that is why Christ is here. All that to say, my motivation, my drive, my ambition is all to glorify God. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm not doing my job here on earth. So again, that could be with the military or without. Whatever God has planned, I want to follow that, because my goal here is to glorify God. That's the main thing. So whatever I do, if I go into the military, whatever job I pick, it's going to be to glorify him. Or whether I stay and I do my film and photography, same thing. So I just wanted to come on here because I know that is going to be a huge question, and that is kind of the answer that I give people when they just kind of ask me on DMs and stuff like that. I'm honestly, girl, guy, I just have faith that Jesus is going to direct my path, and that I need to be able to just follow him, And sometimes I don't know what that is. Even now, I'm not 1,000% sure whether it's going to the military, but if it goes through, if I go, I know that it's God's plan, not mine. God's plan. If you guys ever want to talk about that with me, you can always hit me up in the comments below or message me on Instagram. I'll try to get to you as quick as possible, but yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Also, big shout out to everybody at MEPs today. They were super wonderful, super lovely, even though all this crazy stuff is going on. Like, everybody today at MEPs, especially this one guy in the Air Force Liaison's office, was super nice, super helpful. Just, like, this is the best MEPs experience, like, that I've had. Because y'all know they've been crazy. So I am very grateful for all the staff that was working, and because there is a lot of older staff there, so I'm just grateful that they are there to help us out. And if you guys are heading to MEP soon, please do your due diligence, wear your mask, use all the hand sanitizer stations, because there's a lot of older people working at MEPs. I don't know about your guys's, but at mine there are, and you know, they are risking their lives to be there. So, and to help you out and to get us in. So just a reminder. All right. But yeah, they were great today. Like, super nice. Yeah. All right.